when you thought it was safe to go back on the streets.
I don't have to tell you people times are tough.
This is the woman, and I feel that she's worth 4 blacks, the future draft rights to 3 Chicanos, and a Chinaman to be named later, sir.
Just trying to make a buck. Mother Jugs and Speed tonight at 10:25 on 4.
The Channel 4 news and weather summaries are next, and they're followed at 7 o'clock by Burgh, filmed live in concert in Dublin last year.
The unique shape of Bodyform that gives you confidence even on your heaviest days.
Notice the lack of worry lines around this man's face. The steady grip. The calm, rhythmic swing. Is he relaxed because he's had lessons from Jack Nicklaus, or because he's had a complete financial health check free from Allied Dunbar, including advice on pensions, life assurance and mortgages?
And I'll see you again in 2 weeks' time with your full report.
The Allied Dunbar Financial Health Check. All you have to lose are your worries.
Regular sensible eating can help you to lose fat and get in shape. There is a breakfast that can help you start the day the right way. The Kellogg's Special K breakfast with big, crunchy flakes and delicious malty taste. All adds up to around 190 calories. Kellogg's Special K. Get in shape, lose the fat.
Nobody does B&Q announce a great new idea. Their 10% discount card. Just £25 buys you the card, and with it, you get 10% off everything for a whole year. That's 10% off all B&Q prices, including sales and offer prices as well. Be sure to get your discount with a B&Q discount card.
In 1958, 2 brothers called Frank and Dan Carney set out to make great pan pizzas. They opened a small restaurant in Wichita, Kansas, and called it Pizza Hut. Its reputation soon spread. The more toppings they dreamed up, the more people came to eat there. Pizza Hut still make pan pizzas the way Frank and Dan did, and people still go there to eat them.
We're gonna need a bigger hut.
They just don't have to go as far as Kansas.
Some poor souls really know it when they're visited by indigestion. New Setlers Extra Strength are powerful, long-lasting, and bring express relief. Setlers Extra Strength. Let your food rest in peace.
Traditional Homes, the monthly magazine that tells you about renovating, maintaining, and furnishing period properties. Survey one today.
There are hundreds of skincare ranges, varying from the highly complex to the very basic. Here's one that has a careful balance of ingredients, pure and simple, with glycerin to moisturize, anthemile to help soothe, and an ultraviolet filter. Balanced ingredients, the pure and simple answer to skincare.
Imagine if your morning paper could come alive, bringing you world news reports direct from Washington, Tokyo, and London, making you streetwise to get the best deal out of life. A box office opening up the world of entertainment, making sure small investor and big businessman have the latest figures, sharpening your wits with the Countdown Masters, and giving the kids some fun too. Imagine all this at regular times, plus headlines, travel, and weather, and call it the Channel 4 Daily.
Tonight on 4, one of this century's most remarkable operas, Janacek's tale of love, infidelity and remorse. Kabanova. Glyndebourne Festival Opera's production of Kabanova, tonight at 8:30 on 4.
Now, the Channel 4 news summary, read tonight by Trevor MacDonald.
Boris Yeltsin, dismissed as Moscow Communist Party chief 2 years ago for political errors, has won a resounding victory in the Soviet general election. He got a massive 89% of the vote. He called his win in the key Moscow constituency a mandate for speeding up the pace of reform. In the Soviet Baltic states, nationalist groups also did well against official Communist Party candidates. In one town in the Ukraine, 2 prominent party candidates lost their seats, although they were unopposed. The Soviet leader, Mr. Gorbachev, said his country had spoken, although he said not everyone is pleased with the outcome. In Guatemala, prison inmates are holding more than 500 women and children hostage after rioting at a jail outside the capital, Guatemala City. The women and children were visiting the prison when the inmates seized 250 rifles and began shooting. 3 warders and 7 prisoners have been killed. Diplomatic sources in the Gulf say the Iranians have confirmed that a Kuwaiti yacht, the Falaika, was seized by Revolutionary Guards while sailing from Bahrain to Kuwait. On board were 5 relatives of the Kuwaiti royal family and 4 Britons. The yacht was intercepted close to Farsi Island. The Foreign Office say they can't confirm the report, and there's no news of where the yacht is now. Republicans and Loyalists have held commemorative marches in Northern Ireland. Thousands of Republicans marched in Londonderry, and in Belfast, Unionist supporters from Scotland, England and the Irish Republic marked the 300th anniversary of the Londonderry siege. There have been no reports of incidents. A junior hospital doctor has served a writ on his employers, Bloomsbury Health Authority, claiming the long hours he's forced to work have resulted in his making potentially lethal mistakes. Dr. Chris Johnston says he has to work up to 120 hours a week. He says he gets only 7 hours sleep in a 50-hour weekend shift. 11 million gallons of crude oil from the grounded tanker Exxon Valdez have now spread over 100 miles of the Alaskan coast. The American Coast Guard says rising winds are hampering cleanup operations around Prince William Sound. Salvage teams are attempting to burn off the spillage. Those are the latest headlines. The next news from ITN is on ITV tonight at 10:15.
Now the weather. Tonight, misty rain will slowly spread eastward and may become heavy and perhaps thundery over central, southern and eastern England. As the rain dies out in Wales, northern England and Scotland, it'll feel much fresher, with hill and coastal fog also dispersing. A few showers are likely in the far northwest. Tomorrow, rain will clear away in the southeast to sunny spells in the afternoon. The rest of the country will have a mainly dry day with pleasant, sunny intervals and only a few isolated showers over Northern Ireland and near western coasts. Temperatures will be near average with light or moderate breezes.
Voice of the Heart. Lindsay Wagner is a rising star with a dark past.
I'm going to do a remake of a great classic, Wuthering Heights.
And who's going to have the part of Catherine Anshaw?
I'm hoping it's going to be this young lady sitting right next to us.
What do you know about her background?
Not very little, I'm afraid.
Who's down on your list to play Kathy?
Catherine Tempest.
I will not go with an unknown.
She's on her way to the top, and a sinister secret lingers, threatening any chance of future happiness. Lindsay Wagner stars in Voice of the Heart, this Tuesday and Wednesday at 9 on ITV.
Well, starting in a moment on ITV, The Krypton Factor. On 4 now, Burgh filmed live in Dublin.